Anyway.
It's pretty on brand, really.
Hmm.
So let me bring up the map. Last session, group was trying to get past some stuff and plan some things. Who wants to? Does anybody want to go over that last session for an inspiration?
If there are no other takers, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So there were a couple of important moments that happened last session. Um, in a nutshell, it came down to, at the end of the session, a big fight with a sea cow that didn't manifest into an actual fight, thank God. And then Kitten and Giuseppe went on an exploratory mission below the depths and found a wreckage that had some goodies inside. Um, and then I think one of the key moments was like Magellan getting his beard shaved off. That freaked out everybody. I think us all sliding back and forth as the sea cow leaned against the ship, and then with combined powers of Simon, Ray, and Grace, and Flynn holding the rope, we were able to repel the sea cow. That was really fun. Um, and I guess it'd be I'm curious to find out more about the things that were found in the boat, and then it specifically the wreckage, and then I think the sea cow has meandered away. Um, and as far as I'm aware, we were gonna speed through to Syrup Island, I believe, or Syrup Village specifically. Um, and as far as I'm aware, we do have a storm that's kind of meandering our general direction, but we're still outpacing it. Uh, Ray went through a class change, uh, and just general badassery. Did I miss any keynotes?
Mm, I don't think so.
Okay.
So, with that, take an inspiration, and we will begin the session. So, on the ship, a group of you have been traveling for a few days, making your way through the East Blue around a large storm, and in that journey, you have managed to um, evade a sea beast, and generally, with the help of all the people on the ship, consistent fishing kept yourselves um, fed so that you're all able to make this much longer journey, in relatively speaking, than you were anticipating. It's now on the last day of this leg of the journey, and um, while the Syrup Village, the island that it is on, is not visible yet, based off of the maps that you have navigating through the East Blue, you know that you are getting close. Ray, can I get a navigation roll from you, please?
You certainly can.
Nice, 18. So, with that, you are confident you've got the course plotted. Now, in these last few days of this journey, and this is the last day, like you will get there by the end of this evening, you figure, based off of your charts. Um, but over the course of those days, did anybody have anything specific that they wanted to do, whether it be talk to somebody, do something? Um, because what I'll do is we'll resolve that before we get to this moment.
I wanted to detect magic on
Hmm.
the items that I found in the chest and
Mm.
search if there's any pockets in that silken vest to see if there's any items in there, and plant the weird little plant that was in the chest and the potato.
And the potato. Okay. So let me go into this real quick. And we're gonna do categorize. This was this. No. This. Where did Did I put it in the party sheet items?
The last session was the one I had to leave early for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I realize I'm the person who needed that recap the most.
You burned through a chain and released a small dinghy or raft up to the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That part I was there for.
Small. There we go. Small. Is this it? All right. So, detect magic. So the small plant. Let me take a look at this. Yes, the small plant, in and of itself, is showing magical.
Can
Let
I
me go.
determine what type of plant it is or how it's magical?
You could attempt a nature roll or survival. There it is. I had to find it. Nature or survival to try and figure out what it is.
Can I cast guidance on myself so I get an advantage?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely can. So do the guidance first, and you have to target yourself to get that to work. And then you apply the buff. There should be a. Let me look at the actions tab and see how it works. It should be a. Where is your guidance? Did it get moved? Do we name it something else?
I'm not sure. I'm looking right now. I may not have it for some reason.
It's okay. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see it. It should be in the cantrip section.
Oh, rangers don't get cantrips. Okay.
There it is. So you'll apply the first effect to yourself after you target yourself.
Terrible person. I still don't see it. There it is. Okay.
Not hold on, not that one. There's the other one. It's the one that says you have to apply the one that says no, not the one that says self. It's the other one. So okay, so to let you know how this spell looks, because there are two lines. Excuse me. So if you're casting guidance on somebody else, right? They or yourself, somebody else or yourself, you want to do the one where it says effect and it's got that, you see the little box that says target?
I think so.
So the first line. So you'll apply that effect, and that effect is the one that gives the D4. The second effect is for if you cast it on somebody else, really, because you do have to maintain concentration. So that puts the concentration on you, but you still have to apply that one. Perfect.
Okay.
And so now when you roll, it should roll the D4 automatically.
I'm gonna do it as survival because it's higher than my nature.
Okay.
If I can click correctly.
Nice.
Oh, not nice.
Get a 4, 11. 11 is what you needed for that. So I'm going to identify that for you and you can read it. It was, I don't know, is it still up for you or did it move? It may have moved because it re-alphabetizes itself. But it's this one.
Okay.
The vest also shows as magical.
So I gotta do another survival check.
No. So that you got to do a survival for the plant because it's a plant and you're a druid.
Okay.
Otherwise, you would need to have the spell identify. But you can tell that the vest is magical, and Um, Detect magic also tells you the kind of magic,
Uh-huh.
and that's going to be alteration, I believe, magic, or maybe that's good enough. But it is some sort of magic that changes things. And then there was another item. I'm trying to find it on here.
There was a leaf that looked like, or a gem that looked like a leaf.
Okay. The fun part is that looking in your inventory, it shows me the identified names. What does the name say to you?
There's a delay on mine. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
I think it just says gem. Yeah, gem. This small green gem resembles a leaf.
Okay. This. No. Hmm.
And I would like to plant the plant.
Okay.
Because we have the trees on the back, so I'm going to plant it at the base of one of the trees.
What if
I
you
assume you
plant the
probably have
leaf
some
well?
free planters.
Okay.
Wait, we have trees on the ship?
Hmm.
We
Mhm.
can.
Yeah,
Near the
on the back of the boat.
dinghy ship where the dragon is. See the little.
That's where that
Oh.
nice little plant area
Yeah, I
is.
see the green.
Mm-hmm.
We have fresh fruit. No scurvy for us.
Yar.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
But how will we recover from crowd control?
I am desperately trying to find. Can you drag the
But no
square
one else is
box
gonna find
for that item, for that leaf, into the chat box?
Yeah.
Or actually, hold on. You have a stream up. Just pull the leaf up, and then I'll be able to see where it is. Just gem, small green gem that resembles a leaf. Okay.
So it's like halfway down underneath garnet and fruit.
Underneath garnet and fruit.
There. Drag my hidden stuff to the stream. Don't judge
Dun,
me
dun,
for my
dun.
hoarding of stuff.
So is it fruit, garnet, gem,
You
honey
might need
pot?
to give up the role of quartermaster. Just, fair
That
enough.
was so frustrating. Okay, hold on.
Or at least share with someone else.
Yes, yes.
So you can be an 8th master instead.
Mm-hmm. More like a 16th, but yeah, sure.
This, no. This is hilariously frustrating because I think I've gone down every single item that's
We can do
here.
it later. I don't mean to hold up
Yeah,
your name.
it's a fine. I'm gonna look at one last thing, and if it's not it, oh, Jim, hold on. Here it is. Okay. So, the things that show up as magic for you with Detect Magic, again, that's all it's going to show you is the gem itself, the vest, and the potted plant, and the potatoes.
Potatoes.
Okay.
The potatoes show up as magic.
Potatoes.
Magical potatoes. Yum.
Aren't they
Mhm.
all magical?
The best fries, I guess. Unless it's not. Unless it's the worst fries.
But you have those three things. So once you can get them identified, you will absolutely be able to see what they do, or you can just try to use them. Don't know how you want to try and use a magical potato, but that's an option.
Plant it.
Well, I mean, with potatoes, you cut them into pieces like quarters, and then you plant those quarters, and it sprouts new potato from the
Yep.
pieces. So
Anywhere you
Mhm.
got an eye, you can grow a whole new potato.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want a potato in my eye though.
Just to make sure, the potato only has normal potato eyes. It doesn't have like a mouth, and it's not going to scream if I cut it, right?
Screaming potato.
I don't know.
You
Did
have
you
to
happen
cut
to
it
draw
and
such
find
a
out.
specific picture in my brain just now?
Such
Jesus.
imagery.
Don't give him ideas.
In my head, I'm thinking of that Snapchat filter of the potato, and
Oh.
Oh
Mm.
my god.
yeah.
mm.
All right. So you were able to do those. Those things are magical.
Sweet.
Did anybody else have anything else they wanted to do?
I think that I wanted to do something with the snail. Um, I think I wanted to try and hack it, or oh no, wait, we already covered that, didn't we? Because we ended up
Yeah.
He's now our friend and he works for
Yeah.
us.
We will
Yes.
not be hacking the snail.
No hacking snails.
not like with a knife, like
I
you
know.
know.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay. Otherwise, I think I wanted to do some. I had so many ideas, and like they're all fucking vanished now. But something to do with the ship. I wanted to do artificery stuff.
Hmm.
You know what? It's on me for not remembering.
It's okay. We can get
Um,
back to it if you do.
yeah.
All right. So, so for the rest of this day, you've got a few hours, and maybe 6. You figure, Ray, until at the very least land is in sight. Making your way through. Everybody that's on the ship has been in fairly good spirits the past few days. Knowing that the storm is now kind of, and I say it's a storm, you can see storm clouds, but very much so it has stayed, and it is much more like a big foggy area. It is starting to move south, further south away from you, which is strange because when the storm was originally encroaching upon you along your journey, it was moving in a northward direction, and it is now completely changed opposite directions and is heading south.
Sus.
What is the wind?
The wind currently is somewhat at your back. You're heading kind of in a southwestern direction right now, and so it's kind of
Okay.
pushing. I would say you've got your sails turned. The wind is probably pushing more west than south.
Hmm. Okay. Well, obviously, I'm going to relay this info to the captain, and of course to the captain's second in command.
seconded commands, plural.
Yeah.
Give me just a second. I will.
Seconds in. I'm being pedantic.
Of course,
Seconds
this.
in command.
I mean, I speak cat, right?
Bada, 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 bada. Bada, 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 bada.
Look,
Bada, 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 bada. Bada, bada, bada,
Oh,
bada.
who's
It's
got
Bada,
Is
bada,
that
snail
bada,
that's
bada.
luggage
ringing?
shoulder kitten?
Bada, 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 bada.
Mamak
I
has
thought he was chilling around.
Bada, 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 bada.
I don't know how to answer this snail.
Bada, 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 bada.
Hey Gary.
Bada, 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 bada.
Can I does anybody else know how to answer a snail?
You
Flint
would.
does.
I
After a few
might.
seconds, it like the face, the snail starts to speak.
Oh, it just answers itself. Hello.
After a moment, Magellan, where are you at? We haven't heard from you in days. And Garp's gone rogue. Answer.
Um, I'm sorry, I don't hear you very well. I think you break up.
You see the face of the snail, and it kind of looks confused for a second, and then like the eyes like wiggle and move, and then the face kind of changes a little bit. Who's talking? Who is this?
Can I do something with my brain?
Maybe. I
Can
don't know.
yeah, I've been asking myself that question. Can I use my intelligence to do something that would make the person at the other end of the snail think that something is not working right?
Okay, so I'm going to let you make
Tickle the snail.
a. I'm gonna let you make an Arcana check. It's a good enough check for something like this.
Nice.
I would say
Remind me,
Arcana is possibly kind of like their tech skill.
Yeah.
Just for
Do I double click it or click and drag? I forget.
double click the plus button or whatever has the plus number. 9. You don't know a whole lot about snails, nor do you know how their shells are modified to allow them to do things. The best idea you have is to huck it overboard.
Wait.
I'm not telling you you have. I'm not telling you you have to act on this idea. I'm
Oh,
just
okay,
telling you,
okay.
with a 9, the best idea you have is to huck it overboard.
Okay. The
Yeah,
snail is
I'm
currently on.
My
I
shoulder.
still think
on Kitten's
Okay.
shoulder, on Isabella's shoulder.
Okay.
is that the tiny snail?
Yeah, the little
You
one.
reach your hand towards me, I'm gonna smack it so hard.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm just gonna be like, "Ma, kill it! It's a dangerous!" and just like lunge at you, but not at you. And I need you to stop me.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of his hand and say, "Do not touch George."
Okay.
I
Perfect.
approve of this message.
Role play has been maintained.
Yeah.
We still have the snail.
Can I was gonna say, can I intercept with a performance to
Hold music.
pretend to be Magellan?
You could certainly attempt. How are you jumping in there?
I don't know. I'm gonna try and I don't even know where I am right now. I'm gonna try and shove.
Somebody better answer me quickly. This is Vice Admiral Star Trickster.
A name like that. Fuck, there's so many people on this ship. Where do I find where everyone is?
Don't worry too much. It's, where
Yeah.
you are is mostly important during like combat,
Yeah.
right?
Unless you're on like another deck of the ship, we're all basically
Yeah.
there.
So I'm gonna shove Dingo out of the way and try and perform my way out of this. And do my best Magellan impersonation with some gruffness. I'm going to double check performance. Oh.
I just love the idea that I'm mid
14.
swearing,
Okay.
like "Ragazzi lo marche," and then you just knock me out of the way and just
What's
start
going
playing.
on over there?
This is Magellan speaking. I've gotten turned around on this dinghy that I stole from the dock of the last island.
Make a deception.
In deception.
Your performance is to sound like Magellan. Everything else is so you have a 14 level of sounding like Magellan. Now you have a 16 in deception. All right, give me just a moment.
Oh no.
Something's wrong over here. You, Marine, track this signal before it gets. The snail kind of blinks at you.
Can you not transmit our location, please?
Are you gonna speak with animals?
Well, I figured he can speak normal because he trans.
Oh, yes, that's right. He can. Well,
I mean,
they
I can
okay.
speak with animals if needed. I just made that assumption.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to. So, terribly sorry. I don't really have a choice in the matters when they start sending the signal over. I can choose not to speak when I'm kind of snooping, dropping eaves, if you get. But I can't really prevent them from speaking through.
Okay. Do you hear anything coming from their side, like the snail?
Oh, a couple of signals there, a couple of crossed wires, I would say. Maybe we're getting a little bit too far away, but I can tell you right now, they're at least within 50 miles, whatever boat they're on.
Good to know. Do you want another berry?
Oh yeah, I love that. Hey, and a little bit of roast beef this time.
Gary, if you're currently on the line with someone, does that prevent a signal?
Oh yes, if somebody else tries to call in on me while I'm on the line with somebody else, they'll just get a little busy noise.
Someone call the other snail we've got.
Wait, is this a character that was introduced after I left?
This is
No.
this is the tiny black snail.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the
Oh,
tiny black
technically-
snail
yeah.
that was in his beard. But Julian
talking
had
yet.
his other non-spy snail
yeah.
phone. Can we have them call each other up, like dial up, and intercept the signal?
This is going to be a fade the back.
Well, we could certainly try and dial through, but I'll let you know right now, constant lines of communication, strenuous on the mind meats, the brain noodles.
Oh, maybe I can build them a box.
Mind beats.
Mind beats.
You never know when something's going to happen. We could always try and dial the other. And that would keep a little busy signal for a little while. And
Buy us time to get away. Yeah.
Who's over there?
Quick,
Answer
hang
me
up.
right now. I'm heading in the direction I've got signal again. I know you're this way.
Shit, hang up.
You're not going to outrun my ship.
Run. Hello?
Damn,
I'll find you.
I'm just blissfully unaware, just driving the ship.
Is he still on?
It cuts out again. Shakes his head. That guy's angry and loud.
Yeah, Gary, and we want to get away from him.
Oh, where's the other
So-
snail? I kind of gotta, I gotta have a number. You gotta give me the digits.
All right. Julian. Where's Julian? I mean,
Where would Julian be?
Flynn. Yeah, where's Flynn?
Flynn is still over there at the side of the boat because he literally was getting almost eaten by a sea cow the last time that we saw
Well,
him.
Yeah.
That's
Days
been
have
about
passed, right?
days have passed. Yeah, so that's been about 5 days. You're on the last day of the journey. You're going to be arriving at Syrup Village today.
Lynn was thoroughly shaken. He's
Yeah.
still gripping
He's on the
side
lookout.
of the boat.
On the
Just
lookout for some more
worried.
sea cows.
There's some trauma.
Valid.
If anybody would like, not anybody. Grace, Flynn, Simon, and Isabella can make history rolls. Your DCs are not all the same because it has to do with your backstories and the information you would know. Simon got a 13.
Oh, history.
Well, somebody did well. Pray for me. Hey!
Nice.
Hey!
Hey,
Score.
Two somebodies did well.
somebody pray.
Isabella and Grace. Okay. I'm going to send both of you a DM.
I can't find my notes. The snail's name, is it George? I called him Gary and I felt
It's
bad.
not Gary. No snail wants to be called. It's like calling a cat Garfield.
I blame SpongeBob.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
But his name's George, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's George. Yeah.
Jorge.
Ah,
No, it is not Jorge. It is George.
That's George
So
in
the
Spanish.
two of you
He-
have heard of this admiral, this vice admiral.
mhm.
Does Flynn bring over the other snail?
Yeah, he just hands it to them like, "Here, you guys have a chat."
So
Creates a
the
feedback
He,
loop
he hands
that
it
the
to
two
walks
snails
out.
kind of look at each other and like you see one's eyes go like wide and with pinprick pupils for a moment, and then the other one starts making the sound, and then both their faces kind of just look like they are talking and waiting. Because once they're connected, they don't make noise on their own. It's when you are basically pressing the button to speak through it, kind of like a walkie-talkie.
Right.
So they're just both kind of silent right now.
Excellent.
Wait, you're saying we could have just been quiet before?
Pretty much, but they would have gotten suspicious with no one responding.
And
As
I
opposed
didn't
to-
say it, but George, I guess we're gonna go with George. Would have also said that while doing this, he can't spy on communications either.
Oh, right, of course.
Snail on snail interference.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm counting on. All right, so we need to hurry and move.
Does the fog cloud look like it's closer or further with the wind changes?
The fog cloud is somewhat moving without concern with the way the wind is blowing. It's moving south while the wind is blowing more west by southwest.
So does it look closer to our ship than it was before?
It's
So like
it's going
if
away. It's
yeah, on the map itself. So if this unfortunate gentleman is the island you're heading towards, and this guy here is the storm,
Mhm.
you are kind of like right here going this way, and the storm is going this way.
Is Bluto supposed to be in the middle of the sea?
Yeah, I was using him as an example for the island you're
the
heading
island
towards.
we're headed towards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. We'll fish you back in. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
So like it's definitely not working with the weather patterns.
Uh-huh.
So we're presuming that the cloud is following a ship,
Yeah.
and we don't want it near us. It's menacing.
Right.
But it's still
Ray
moving away,
reacts.
so it's not the ship that was in contact with us. That just called us.
Okay.
You can make that assumption.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that assumption. So we've got the snails on standby with each other. I think we need to hurry up and get to Syrup Village before these snails get brain dead from this, because they're good guys. They're just little good guys. I don't want to stress them out more than necessary. So the faster we can move on out of where we are, the faster the other ship is gonna be less likely to see us and follow us. My suggestion.
Hmm. Just realized I'm still in the water.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Let's get going. Mm-mm.
Question.
Yes.
Yep.
what are we gonna do about Magellan?
That's. I thought we decided we were gonna throw him overboard or something.
Okay, we're
Didn't
gonna
we
do
decide
that
to kill him?
before. Are we gonna do that before or after we get to Syrup Village?
I would say before.
Mm,
Yep.
Yep.
Good.
There's no need to
Thinking,
rush.
Julian.
I mean, we could just kill him and throw him overboard like right now and be done with it.
True.
Mm.
Who wants to get their hands dirty? I mean, I'll do it.
I mean, it's
Um,
called the Coupe de Grace for a reason.
No, 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 no,
Yep.
no, 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 no,
That's a
no, no.
misunderstand terminology.
No. You do not understand what a coup de grace is for.
Coup de
A
grace.
coup de grace is there is a man down that we need to stay down and I end him. That is a very different thing than just going up and murdering someone.
Yes.
All right? So
I've-
get it straight. Don't get it twisted.
Mhm.
I mean, technically, Magellan is down. He's beneath the
Yeah,
deck.
but this
and
is
he can
this
stay
is
down.
killing a hostage, not a combatant. It's a whole different category of war crime.
I'm gonna
Which you're
go
fine
Hey,
with.
over
hey,
to the
first
rock
thing first.
dragon and ask him if he
Mhm.
wants to eat Magellan.
Okay. Clearly, we know
Dinner
who the war criminal
and
in
a
our group
show.
is.
Yes.
I feel like we should just lean into this.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
very
I
nice
was
about it, but
the person most outspoken about killing him outright because there's no benefit, no loss. I was the first person to say, let's just kill him.
There's no benefit, but there's plenty of loss if we kill.
Yeah.
like
No. There's
there's
loss if we don't. Either way, it's just a flat.
I want to be able to hug my mama with these the same hands.
Yes, so I'll do it. I'll end him. I don't think this will be. He'd be good for the dragon's tummy. I'm sorry, but he's just not edible.
We'd have to take off the sea prism stone like handcuffs and then he would be poisonous again and that would be bad for the rock dragon ultimately.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
If we
But
slit
I
his
mean,
throat, he won't have his powers. Then he could be edible.
yeah.
Fair.
Can he
when
die in the
he's-
cuffs and then we take the
Yes,
cuffs
he
off?
is powerless without.
But when we take off the cuffs, he doesn't do some weird Dragon Ball Z resurrection bullshit.
No.
No,
Okay.
Dead is
no,
dead
that's
is dead.
not the case.
Unless
Dead is
you're
dead.
broke.
Yeah, unless you have a very specific power, and that power is rare. But he will die if we slit his throat while he has Prism Stone on him.
Well, I'm gonna look
So-
for holes in the ship to plug.
Uh-huh,
I let
uh-huh.
you people do your dirty.
Yeah.
War
All right,
machine
I'm
stuff.
gonna walk downstairs, and on my way downstairs, I'm going to pick up a knife,
Mhm.
and
There's the-
work my way downtown to.
Wow. Do you mean down the steps, or is that some? Okay. Actually, I don't want the answer to that.
Yeah, I don't even. Magellan's all the way down. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and yeah. So
And so you walk down, you open the door, he sees you. Are you about to turn me over?
nah, champ. You've made it abundantly clear that there's no good reason for us to turn you over.
Hmm. I
So,
see how it is.
Yeah.
You were all nothing but violent, dirty pirates.
Yeah. You know what? I could go
Yeah,
on a little
like it.
tirade. I could go on a whole tirade about workers' rights, government being a problem, your government being a problem. But What's the point?
Yes.
I slit his throat
What is the point?
before he talks.
Oh, you have to make an attack roll on him?
All right.
Do
Attack
you
roll.
want to sit down?
You should have a dagger. You can just use a dagger.
Yep. Main.
And then hold on. Wait, yeah, it's good enough. Should be fine.
All right. And just double click that.
Yep. You weren't targeting him, but that would have hit. I've got you targeted
Oh.
now. You can roll the damage. You're good.
And the damage. Okay. Man, those were like
Oh,
perfect
wow.
rolls.
A dead man lays in the ship. You can. You're gonna have to have someone help you carry him up.
Yeah, I just didn't think
two-
anyone else
two
needed to
flights
be
of
here for
stairs.
this. I wiped the dagger off on his jacket and had a pat the cannon on whatever I presume is its head, and then walk back upstairs
Okay.
to inform everyone that the deed I've done the deed.
You make your way up.
I've eliminated people's decision making in this.
This is why I love sociopaths. They speed everything up.
Oh, my cannon saw it.
We established that Nibbles took the hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the captain thing happened.
Yeah.
So he's already wearing the hat.
Yeah. So you make your way back up to the top deck. Simon walks up from the stairs on the that starboard side, making his way around, walking past Giuseppe and Flynn.
Yeah, and I just kind of stay over to whoever I walk by. All right, it's done. And I kind of go over to a spot to sit down and perform a song.
Okay.
Giuseppe just keeps his head down and is hammering a piece of wood that doesn't need hammering.
So with that, I guess as a group or with people's help, there's some larger people. They could help bring him up and throw him over. And
Gray will help.
Yep. And the ship is devoid of Vice Captain Magellan.
Good riddance.
Well, look, and the bloodstains there.
Good ribbons.
The day goes by calmly. Everybody's a little quieter. But
I was
as
gonna say the energy is
a little more
Sorry, go on.
somber, yes. And but that begins to change a little bit. Ray, your character up in the crow's nest, probably.
Yep.
Make a perception roll for me, please.
Alrighty.
$19.
Pass it.
You can see Syrup Village on the horizon, or more so the island itself, coming into view. You figure you've got about, at the speed the ship is going, maybe about a half hour before you're there. I think the ship travels at about 30. Music coming from Simon. Do you let everybody know the island is in view?
Who? Me?
Ray.
Oh, Ray.
Bork.
Book. Sorry. Hi.
Hi,
What
talking to you,
is-
conductor. You are Ray.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yes.
That's interesting.
19, you can see the island on the horizon.
Oh, okay. Syrup Island. Oh,
What are you
he
calling
says
me?
loudly.
Grace, you have
Scowl.
heard that. You,
Mhm.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You're not quite as high. But you could try a perception roll if you'd like, and also a water vehicles roll for me, please.
I almost certainly had
I
to have
will
heard it.
give perception first.
Mhm.
That is sure. That did not work. That was a 15 on the die. Roll it again. This time in it. Okay.
Still 16, which is fine. From here, you think you can see the top of like the really the hill top that's on the other side. You believe you can see that. And with an 18, you're well on your way. So the island itself is called Gecko Island. And I will be putting the map up here in just a moment. As soon as it loads. Mhm. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. All right. Oh, no, I can't do it like this. Might have to zoom in. I don't know what size it's going to pop up as.
Oh. Oh. What a cute little island.
Mm-hmm.
Are we
It's
coming
got
in from the east
is.
side?
from over here. Specifically, you're arriving like this way.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all can see a map there.
It's going to load eventually if it's just a black square at the moment
Ah,
for you.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
I see it.
it took
Well,
me
it's
a minute.
tan square. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
All right.
So you're arriving from that side, making your way. There is a small dock, not big enough for your ship to dock at on this side here. Grace and Flynn, you know that there is a full dock on the other side of the island.
All right.
Like
I
over here somewhere.
I will direct everyone. I will direct us to there.
You don't know. It's just Grace and Flynn
Oh,
because they've been well, you would know too. You're the navigator. You know where the docks are, at least in the islands in the East Blue. So yeah,
yeah.
you can navigate around, bringing the around the north side of the island, making a little swoop, and then using the wind to pull you
Yeah.
through. You make your way to the dock, large shipyard, and
Oh,
there was that.
I'm a little concerned since there's all those alerts that were pirates out that were just going straight to the docks.
Yeah, I thought we were kind of zooming through a little bit quick too.
It's entirely up
What's
to
the
you.
deal with this? What's the deal with this dock that's nearby? It's the smaller dock.
This dock is like, yeah, this is like a small fishing dock, and it's not big enough to hold like an actual big vessel like yours.
Oh, so we don't fit in this dock. Okay.
Yes. You would have to, if you wanted to come in over here, you would need to basically dock, or you would drop anchor in the water and have to come over in rowboats.
Maybe that's not a bad idea.
But if we want to get out in a pinch, we don't want to have to rowboat over to our major ship.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's true.
Maybe some
Nah,
could
this
go
is a
to the
major.
rowboat, and then
It's a major village, a major-ish dock. They see pirates regularly enough. I don't think it's a big concern.
I agree.
That I was gonna say we could split the party, but I don't know if I'm overthinking
If
it.
you really want to, we could drop our flag.
yes.
Now I'm thinking that at least Kitten's got like
Because we've got regular
something
citizens
like
on board.
a good idea with this, that like maybe we don't just walk straight in when we've just killed like a, a an official, you know, a
No
government
one
official.
knows that though.
Yeah, but
Yet.
don't they? Like
They just
individual
know he's
people don't know
missing.
that.
Yeah, they just know he's missing.
Right.
They don't know that we made that ultimate decision.
Mm-hmm.
But there was the notice blaming us for the destruction of the
Yeah.
old island.
Yeah. I think Giuseppe's gonna be a little bit paranoid and just stay on the ship, whatever you guys decide. So I'm gonna stay here, make a coffee. You know, I don't feel like a people person right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Does
Plus that means
anyone on
somebody's
the
on the
ship
ship.
have family on this island?
Nope.
That sounds like a damn question.
You're going and asking all the people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Family or friends? Someone that would vouch that they are not pirates. Because the villagers were also blamed, saying that they were
All
the crew,
pirates.
pirates' crew.
you go around. So the elders would probably be the best people to ask.
Mhm.
They would, at the very least, know more about the people in their village.
Yeah, let's go ask them.
You make your way over to speak with the elders. They're up near the front of the boat, watching, waiting eagerly. Everybody's like a little more cheerful now. They're starting to pass out some of the food that they had prepared that's left over, so people can have eaten before they go on shore. The elders are kind of divvying that out, making sure everybody's gotten some. One of them looks over and they see you approaching, Isabella. Oh dearie, we're almost there.
We are. But there was that seagull that brought us some of the news that they think that we're the ones who destroyed the island and that you guys are pirates along with us. So, do you know if anyone has any relatives or friends that live on this island that could then vouch for us?
Hmm.
Oh, well, wait just a second. Let me pull the person's name. Let me pull that particular map up, rather. Um, let's see. I think you could go talk with where is he? Hold on. Ernst.
I know
The
where Ernst
kind of
is.
disgruntled looking elderly fellow over there. I believe he's got I, I believe that his nephew is the mayor of the town.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna. She pointed him out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I've got an arrow next to him.
I'm not zoomed out enough then.
I
He's
still
on
don't
top.
have a map. Just for the record.
So many arrows on here.
I wonder if
Blue arrow, top deck,
Mm-hmm.
top
Okay.
side, top side of the map. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
weird.
okay.
Alright.
See you now. Do, 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 do. Sorry I walked through you. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you. Excuse me.
Oh yes, yes. Excuse me, Isabella. Oh yes, yes. And they're like kind of getting out of the way. You make your way over to Ernst, who is kind of like grumpily eating what looks to be a some sort of oatmeal or porridge. You don't think he has a whole lot of teeth.
Oh, Ernst. berries to mash up on? It will taste much better.
A berry.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, like his brows kind of furrow in like this contemplative consternation as his jaw closes up against the roof of mouth, close, like scrunching his lips up.
If it's
Okay.
the best berry you've ever had,
Berry.
prestidigitation, everlasting gobstopper.
Gobstopper. He takes the berry. "Oh, it's been a while since I've had a berry. We
What
don't
is it
really.
not like any berry you've had?
Oh, is it a special? What's the word they call? It's about, I've forgotten them. And he just puts it in his mouth.
Right.
Mm.
So,
Oh,
I'm glad you're enjoying that. Thought you could use some flavors rather than the porridge. Was wondering is I've heard rumors that your nephew is the mayor of this town. Do you know if that's true?
oh, yes, he's the mayor of the town. Yes, a
Mm,
few years ago. I would say a few years. What is this year? Has it been a year? How long have we been on this ship, little missy?
a
Mm,
few days.
a few days? Oh,
Oh, and
maybe about a year ago, a year or two. 2 years. 2 years. Yes,
okay,
2 seasons.
okay, okay. And how is your relationship with him? Like, would you be able to let him know
Oh,
that we are good people and that your people are trying to find a new place to live and to get some help?
we might be able to talk to him. Yes, I think that might be a good idea. You see, he followed in my footsteps and then followed in them again and retired and became a mayor. He's doing really good for himself.
What was his job before mayor?
Oh, he was a pirate.
So you were a pirate.
Yes, back in my day.
Here we go.
Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, oh,
The
what?
rolling sea.
Oh,
The
okay.
storms in our sails. Oh, I can remember the cannon fire. Yeah. It's kind of.
Nice. Enjoy that berry. I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
you to talk to your nephew. What's his
Oh, of
name?
course. His name's Kuro.
Kuro. Okay, I'm gonna need you
Mm.
to talk to Kuro as soon as you can when we get on this island to kind
Oh,
of
of
smooth
course.
things
Yes.
over, if you could.
He's really rich now. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Didn't
nice.
him? Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe he'll be able to take very good care of you.
Oh, I hope so. I hope he's got all the nice, tasty porridges. Does he have any of your berries? This is
Yes.
really good.
I can
Hmm.
see if we
What
can
is
teach someone
it?
how to make these
It
berries.
tastes like prime rib. It's the strangest berry. It's not. Mm.
Does anyone else want to talk to him?
I'm
No.
I mean, if we must.
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna hear the story of this guy's life,
You
and
want
his
to hear my
words will be
life?
more
Oh, it's
Oh
powerful.
so
no!
wonderful. Oh,
Oh,
take a seat.
sir,
Oh, I
we would
got.
love
Oh,
to. At
thank
this
you.
moment, we are currently a little bit otherwise occupied, but at another date or time, we would love to hear that story.
Oh,
I
of
just,
course, of course.
I appreciate you having the time to tell us, though. Thank
Hmm.
you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Where are we? He's kind of looking around, lost.
That's very concerning.
I'm
It's just
gonna
like,
head on
hmm.
over, I guess, to. Well, if Grace was there, then she knows already. But any of our other crew.
Yeah, of course, is kind of locked in. She doesn't have to be at the wheel at the moment.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna just
It's
ease
not until
on
we come to
away.
shore that I need to get in there, do stuff.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is there a chance that Cyrus recalls where his son was last seen? Just as a side note, I know the Nathaniel
Oh, you could go
Cyrus is
talk
a
to him.
side quest. Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Hmm.
Oh, Where's Duckfoot? Nope, that's.
By the way, also I've got if this image will load up, I'm gonna be. It's not. I'm trying to get a good image to give you an East Blue map. 'Cause you might be. I don't. You might be here for a while. Who knows?
Okay.
Oh, this one's not bad.
Like
Hold
a
on.
map.
Like a map. Yeah.
Map.
Because I like
For navigation purposes.
Yes. Here we go.
the science.
See the image. Okay. So while I'm loading that up, you can make your way down to Cyrus.
Yes.
Hello, Miss Grace. How are you?
I'm doing quite well, Mr. Cyrus. I just wanted to touch bases with you before we embark onto Gecko Island and find out from you if you recall any last known location for Nathaniel, because we are going to take up um, the opportunity since we're skirting around in the East Blue to see if we can find your grandson.
Oh, well, the last time I received a letter from him, he was on his way to Logtown.
Okay.
Logatown?
Logtown.
Logtown.
Like a log? Like a tree?
Mhm.
Sort of.
Like
Yeah.
prologue.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
It's almost been confirmed that that's why it's titled that, because it's the prologue to the Grand Line.
Oh, okay. I'm
Uh-huh.
just like, what do
Meta
you like, a
storytelling.
log politician? You prologue anti-log?
Yeah. Here is the East Blue map. If anybody that wants to save that, you can just drag the square into one of the hotbar boxes at the bottom. So you can do that with any map, by the way. So if you want to like save your maps at the bottom so that they are easy to pull up, you can do so.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
just
that's
make little
clever.
quick things. I've got
I wish
the world
I
map down
could-
there, the East Blue map. I keep maps.
What do you
down
mean a
here.
hotbar bot? Oh,
That-
I see it. Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty cool.
What do you
How
mean
I drag it
hotbar?
down there?
Immediately finds. Good work. I approve.
Yes. So
Clear slot.
there
Okay.
is your East Blue map. So on the East Blue map, if you want to look at that one, macchiato down there as well. I forgot to put that one, but you were basically at like you were on some little rinky-dink island that was like they came from some little rinky-dink island that was somewhere out like off the coast here, right? And so you were having to go west, and then you had to skirt around the storm, so you had to go up, and then now you're on your way down this way. And so if you're coming south into this little like of the Gecko Island, that's where that one side was, and then the port is on this side where all the lines are going to. Yeah, this is a pretty good East Blue map. Nice.
Yeah.
For what
Seems
you
to-
need it for anyway. So Logtown is the last place he received a letter from his grandson.
I thought he was on his way to Logtown.
Yeah. Well, yes, on his way to Logtown. Cocoa Village is where he would say that it was sent from, and he was supposed to be on his way here.
Okay.
So Logtown is the last place he knew of that his grandson was headed to.
Right. Okay. There's a couple steps away, but
Mhm.
or one big jump away.
It's a distance. The one thing they don't have on here is like a distance read, but that's okay. Make one.
Yep.
So making your way around. So what is the plan there? You're still talking to him, Grace. So he's there.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on his way to Logtown. Apparently his ship was about to try and make their way to the Grand Line, but I never got an update letter from Logtown saying that they were leaving. He never fails to send me a letter anytime they leave an island.
So it might be worth going to Cocoa Village to further investigate on our travels to the Grand Line ourselves.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Mr. Cyrus, I genuinely appreciate your time, and I will do my level best to see if I can find whatever happened to your grandson, or at least where his current whereabouts are. And then if I do happen to meet him, I will chastise him for you for not contacting you sooner and let him know that you're currently in residence here on Gecko Island.
That would be wonderful. I don't think that I don't know that any mail is going to be showing back up at our island.
No, methinks not. Of course, if you had mentioned prior that it was 2 years since you've heard from him, so
Yes,
it's
I
quite
fear the
possible.
worst.
Yes. Well, I hope I'm not the bearer of bad news, but if that be the case, I will
And
let you know
he's
whatever happened.
his he's not he's not a mink, a full mink like me. He's his mother was uh, a human woman. So
You
he-
old mink, you.
I thought I could swear that you were going to say a hamster.
no,
And
uh,
you detect a faint, sweet, berry-like whiff from him.
Hmm.
You can't quite place it.
Okay. Well, I say we need to. If we don't want to go all the way around to the other side of the island where the port is proper, we can make landfall here on this beach on the eastern shore of the island. Um,
I'm still a big proponent of using the proper harbor.
mhm. Well, if we come into the proper harbor and we have a less than friendly reception, um, escape might be difficult.
Yes.
Hmm. So, what say you, crew? What would you like to go around to the other side of the island where the port is and to the proper harbor, or shall we make landfall here on the eastern shore?
Maybe we should scout if we're
Hmm.
so worried.
You wanna take the old dinghy in for a go, Mr. Dingo, Mr. Giuseppe,
La Verde, Mr. La Verde.
Mr. Laverde.
Yes.
Mr. Laverde was my father.
Yeah, totally.
That's true. He have the same name. Um,
Oh dear.
yeah, I was gonna stay on the ship, but
Okay.
yeah, why not?
I'll
Maybe
go on a
not on my
scouting
own.
mission. I could.
Okay, okay.
You maintain the ship, keep an eye on things, and then I think I need a crew of a couple to come ashore with me and scout it
All
out.
right.
Yeah, yeah. I bring a
Volunteers?
cappuccino as well. He
I'm
turns
a
down
people
the hey,
person.
Chucho.
ah, are you all going to? Are you going somewhere? You see, as you look over, and he is already
Give him
sitting
another
in the
berry quick.
dinghy with the dragon.
Ah, phenomenal.
Who's this?
Phenomenal.
Is that
Do,
Ernst
do,
or is
do,
that
do, do,
Yeah,
do, do.
No, this is
okay?
it's
conquering
Ernst.
lost.
Can I also ask Sadamigo if he senses any dragons from where he's at?
You absolutely can. He would respond. You'd only be the only one that could really understand him. You would respond. I sense no others.
Okay, so
That
nothing,
works
no
out.
dragons would attack you if you're coming here on their Turkish area. Because I see some mountains and stuff, and I just want to make
Mm,
sure you have a good place to live.
yes, I sense nothing.
Okay.
My dragons must be very bad at surprise parties.
I mean,
If
his
you all know where each
eyesight's
other
not
are,
good, so his other senses are heightened.
it's not
Are you
like a
taking
hand tracking
Sadamiko to shore with you?
I don't know.
That's a bold move, I
Who's
think.
the
It
shore?
is.
Who's the shore party?
It
Yeah, I'll
it
go along.
Grace is on
Being
board.
people.
I'm
Grace,
scrambling
Giuseppe,
into the dinghy.
Simon.
Um,
If more people come along than that, because that's half the party, then we may as well
Mm-hmm.
just bring the ship,
Yeah.
land the ship here.
I
Yep.
don't think Sadamiko should be on the dinghy because it'll be harder to maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
And
Scouting
too
the
big for the
dragon. This is
dinghy.
everyone seeing that has their first
All right.
battle.
Executive decision. We're going to make landfall so we can offload the dragon and the other noteworthy individuals that are on our boat. I feel like if we make landfall in the harbor and offload all of our refugees,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is a proper term, pirates question mark refugees.
Yeah.
Refugees.
Yes. Um, we should probably go ahead and just make for the harbor, stay on the boat, make for the harbor, and we're gonna offload all the people. Um, if
But
we
we should get
want
rid
to
of the
scout
dragon
it,
first.
yes, we can go ahead and make landfall right here on the east coast and let Sudamiko go. Be
Mm.
free to
Could
find your own
could
home.
I pose another potential? Is everything else that isn't the beach cliffs?
Yes.
Yes.
So our choices are quite limited. We have the east and the west where we
Hmm.
can enter this village unless somebody can fly. Um, I mean, give me enough time, I can make a dinghy fly, I'm sure. But
It's like
like, I'm
I
just
can make it a boat fly. I'm
yeah.
sure you could. Be
Um,
phenomenal.
every fucking gnome ends up in a gyrocopter. Okay, it's fate.
I could see it now.
There's
Um,
that.
okay,
Just here.
let's let our dear friend the rock dragon, you know, become one with his new environ, and then one that'll be speed up the boat because that's considerable large amount of weight we'll be cutting.
Mm-hmm.
And it frees up the dinghy if we do want to do an exploratory mission around the island.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, okay, so we're gonna make for landfall. Do you need like a water vehicle thing to make land, or
Yes. So make
okay,
a water vehicle check. Someone is going to have to. Well, they don't have to assist you, but you get advantage if someone assists you. Let me put it that
Yeah,
way.
I'll help.
all
Okay.
right,
So
appreciate you.
Uh-huh.
Advantage
advantage.
and we go. Only slight difference there. Okay,
Yeah, both above 10
hooray!
though.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth sailing.
It's good for
Hmm.
pirate work at least.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean, privateers.
Give me just a second. All right. 20. Perfect. You get to shore on the east side. The rowboat coming ashore with the dragon and Grace and Simon and is it also Giuseppe? Is anybody else going? Is everybody else staying? Who's on the boat? Sorry.
Well, I don't think everyone
Ray
should
is
leave.
Ray is staying on the boat,
Ray
Good.
staying.
I think
watching
Just
for the. He's just been watching the suspicious mist like a hawk ever
Okay.
since he noticed it.
Okay.
is that something everybody notices?
Yeah, I think
Well, I
everyone
mean,
knows
I've
fog
let
is there,
everyone know
but
about it.
Oh, okay.
can I leave George with the boat
You can.
and
Yeah, you want to put
bring
him in your room?
Biscuit as a small with me? Well, I think that it would be better for one of the crew members to have George around in
Hmm.
case.
I'll take care of
Sure.
George. He can sit in the hood of my cloak.
George,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop
And
you
I've got
off so you don't drown. Please be safe and let him know if you hear anything suspicious or dangerous, okay?
Kind of sit. He's quiet. He's still on quote unquote on call with the other snail, so he can't
Mhm.
speak at the moment.
George, tell the other snail how good that berry was and make him jealous that you got it.
Okay. There's a
I think the
nod.
other snail is hearing you directly.
Um.
Um,
So
can I have
he does
Biscuit
that.
shrink down and come with?
Okay. Fantastic.
Mm. And I've got cappuccino on the dinghy.
Nice.
Wait, hang on. Who's
Is it just so? It's going to be just me and Flynn and the captain staying behind, right?
Captain's going. Or are you talking about Nibbles?
No,
maybe
Nibbles.
we should leave a rowboat behind and land the ship.
Nibbles isn't going. Biscuit's going.
Yeah.
Right.
This
Yeah. So Captain Nibbles is on the ship.
And Yep, and Flynn, your thing is that you become a tiger, right?
Yeah, that's my devil fruit.
And while the mice are away, the cats shall play.
All right.
Oh
So
god.
those that are
cut,
going,
cut the flash forward of them getting back. Just see Ray and Nibbles just side by side, claws in, just sliding down the mainsail.
Oh god.
Not actually, but sorry. Please continue.
I'm
so
imagining you all just curled up in a bowl, fucking sleeping.
Yeah.
so dragging everybody
sounds
to
nice.
a map. Those of you that are
Yeah.
not going to be physically there, just leave your tokens in the bottom left. Everybody that is physically there, you can. Who am I missing? Come on. You can move your token up ahead a little bit, just so because I still like I've asked, but then I also still don't have a clear answer as to who's going and who's staying because of the back and forth.
The
So
cats are staying.
Everyone but Flynn and Ray, I think.
Yeah. And Nibbles is also staying.
Oh,
So it's
so
just the
yeah.
three. It's just the three cats and the snails on the boat.
For the
And the
creature
refugees.
comforts of home. Yes. Mm.
okay, so Simon's going, Grace is going,
Giuseppe's
Isab-
going.
Giuseppe's going, Isabella's going.
And Cappuccino is as well.
Okay, let me grab Chino and Biscuit.
Small biscuit, not big
Small
biscuit.
Biscuit. Yeah.
Before the rock dragon gets away, I'm gonna give him a hug and tell him he was a good boy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna slide him my last good berry. Just so he can have it.
Small Biscuit. There we go.
Small biscuit. Oh.
Small Biscuit. And where is Sadamiko? Come on.
I would hope Sadamiko would not get that close to the village.
No, I'm not. I'm just getting Sadamiko. I'm putting Sadamiko on the map so that Sadamiko is no longer on
The boat.
the ship.
The boat.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
was-
Yeah.
They
So
got a
not
nice tree in
actually
the
there.
middle.
The village is kind of center mass on Gecko Island, and then we approach from the eastern shore, which is still like I'd say a couple clicks away from
Mhm.
the village. So we went that distance to go
We've
to
done
it.
a bit of walking,
Yeah.
Just a bit.
You
Mhm.
would have to walk at least 30 minutes
right? And no,
from here to the village.
and there was no inspecting of the forest, the wooded area. Like
You
there's
can't
nothing.
like. So you have the 30-minute walk from
Uh-huh.
from the shore to the village. What you do in that, totally up to y'all. But
Oh, okay, so this
what
map
I
covering
will
up the thing
say,
we didn't. Okay.
yeah. So as you're all moving, when you're making your way to the little fisherman's dock, there is a tiny boat. It's not the best version, but you see it like not a boat, that like a flagpole, towards the end of the dock with the flag that's on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a flag that looks very similar to yours. I'm going to put this in the Wild Seas Terra 5e chat. Chat.
VC chat.
Not the VC, but the actual official, like the big one that's down in tabletop.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, we are already here.
We're already here. So that is the flag that is flying there on that flagpole.
Ooh. It's hilarious that all the cats stayed behind.
Mhm.
They're gonna
I mean,
think
there's
we're the
so
weird ones.
Where is
yeah.
the flag?
It's in
It's in
the
Discord.
Wild Seas Terra
Wild Seas.
5e Discord.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh boy, this is what I thought it was.
It's a
So a
gato
flag
island.
very similar to yours.
Hmm.
Interesting and promising. I know
You
they'd
like
love to meet our
serial
captain.
killers.
Giuseppe claps his hands together and goes, "Okay, we go find the cafe, and then we do a explore." And he just starts walking into the village.
Walking up towards the village, making your way up. Anybody want to do
Yeah.
anything else along the way? Like I said, about 30 minutes. You got like roughly 2-ish miles to get from shore to the village start.
This forest that we're traveling through,
Mhm.
is it like a tropical rainforest with lots of fruit? Is it like a,
Woods.
pine forest with like,
Um,
spruce trees and pine? Like, what kind of forest is it?
I think it's just general deciduous trees. Not fruit trees, from what I can remember. Acorns and stuff like that. Oak trees.
Well, we can make flour from acorns. Um, walnuts, perhaps? Just acorns?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's
Ooh.
like any of any of those walnuts, acorns. Just gonna say
Okay.
pecans. There's like the those kind of trees.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
I think
Nut
as we're
trees.
walking through the trails to the what amounts to be the village, I will be picking up any acorns and walnuts, any ground nuts that I can find that haven't already been picked up by squirrels. Squirrels.
Squirrels.
And then just throwing them in a bag. I'll have to, put them in water and see if any of them float later. Uh,
But you like your
'cause if
nuts,
they float, they're
Grazia.
bad. No. Just we lost a lot of food, and we need to start recouping that.
I would
Uh,
say if you've still got the Gecko Island map up, about
Yep.
it's a little past the halfway point. It right here specifically where I end this arrow, right about here, you pass a fisherman that is on his way to one of the smaller boats that was docked down at the dock. You see that he's got like an empty basket on his back. He's got a net rolled up under one arm and a fishing pole.
He's heading towards the dock.
Yeah, he is heading past you. Yes, heading towards the dock where you put your dinghy.
okay.
Hello.
Hey, welcome, strangers.
Yeah, we just to come in and now. The fish are good here.
We've got some good fish catching here. What is it you're looking for? We have a couple of fine eateries, two of them in the town. Not quite expensive for one. The other one is very lavish, as per the mayor's request. Very nice.
Nathaniel?
I'm not very good with the language, but yeah, no, nothing about it. Just a basic. It's an. You have a cafe?
Well, what do you mean by a cafe?
like a like a coffee, like a black drink,
Oh,
make you wake up in the morning.
we don't have a cafe per se specifically for your coffee, but the restaurants do serve it.
Mm. Va bene, va bene.
Yes, very nice. If you're just coming in, I think you've docked on the wrong side of the island. The shipyards are on the other side.
Oh, but we were gonna surprise Nathaniel with his grandfather.
Mm. Oh,
Who's
um,
Nathaniel?
a- actually, I think I got a thing for this. I want to bamboozle him with some shipwright mumbo jumbo about the ship not being appropriate to dock at an actual dock because it might fall over and break the dock or something.
Sure,
So
sure.
I'm gonna bullshit him with like science with mumbo jumbo.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're speaking over my head there, lad. I'll tell you that right now.
Sometimes that's the way it is.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's very technical, very testicle.
Oh yeah. Well, I hate it when they get crossed. I tell you that right now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
But if your ship's something that big and that nice, I'm sure the shipyards would love to see what you've got.
Oh,
They
sorry, go on. I keep interrupting.
many ships have come and gone from that port there. The good mayor's got his old ship. Now he brought it in just a couple of years ago, and it just kind of sits there as a, a bit of a showpiece, if you will. Very nice. Brings in some of the tourists, I say.
I must look into this one. Our ship, if we dock, maybe we can't leave. It's that kind of condition. It's a fine on the water, but better to be safer than scary.
Oh, I understand. I think.
Yeah,
Well,
but I have to
enjoy
check
your stay at the village. I've got some fishing to do, I must say. So off I have to be. Kind of wave. It's a
Yeah.
pleasure of meeting you. My name's John.
Hello, John.
I'll remember that.
I'm
Bye,
Giuseppe. Good luck
John.
with your fish.
Oh, thank you very much, there, Giuseppe. I didn't catch the names of the two fine lasses here.
This one's a Grazia, and this one's Isabella.
Close
I
enough.
just start.
Close enough.
Yeah, and Simon's with us as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Simon's there as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And this one called Timon.
Oh, it's a pleasure meeting you. It's a very exotic names, I might say, but very, very nice. I hope you have a wonderful day and do enjoy Sirit Village.
Mhm.
They probably have a lot of also like maple trees. They probably make syrup here, so I'm just gonna say that they do. I don't know if that's canonical or not. I don't know,
Can you
A
make
but it
name
would
like
make
that, you would hope.
Maple
yeah,
candy.
I think I think you can make syrup out of anything, right?
yeah, all sorts of stuff. I'm
Oh.
sure. But he begins to walk off. You make your you are able to continue your journey, making your way pretty much to where you're standing right now. The little road kind of breaks into the village from this south western corner.
Hmm.
The map would not be like rotated this way, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. Hold on.
Now I can expand the other map.
I'm going to move all of you,
To the west.
yeah, over here.
Nice.
There you go. So you're all coming in from the eastern side. We're just going to have the map run the normal way. That's fine. It kind of matches up with the farms that are on the Syrup Village Gecko Island map as well. So
Mm-hmm.
you start entering into the town.
Wait. Grace, do you want to steal from the farms while we're coming in?
No.
Man, look, they got the carote right there.
No. Hey, if things go south in the village for lack of a cafe and we gotta get the heck out of Dice, I'll maybe grab some stuff as we go. On the way
Okay,
in,
okay.
though, good impression, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I was just making fun of. Yeah.
So you make your way into Solar Village. You see people are standing there. You can hear as the top of the hour hits the bell. Somebody is ringing the bell at the top of the hour. People walking around and making their way through the village, selling things. There's like shop stalls kind of set up. Nobody's really paying you much mind.
Mhm.
Passing through, you can see there is um, a marine wanted board. It's got posters on it of a large number of pirates in the East Blue.
Do we want to check to see if
I'm
we
not
have the...
too closely gonna examine, but I'm gonna casually examine the
I'm
Are you
wanted
looking?
posters.
Hibiscus, can you go see if our friends are up there and take them if they are?
We're on the same page of like a quick look.
He
Mhm.
kind of
without
goes running
explaining
off.
it.
Are you looking for yours specifically, Grace? Or are you looking for anybody else? Or are you looking
Anybody
for
that
anything?
we like specifically our names is one, and then
Mhm.
like aside from that, any noteworthy um pirates. Cause I don't know
Are
who
we?
we're
Nope.
gonna run into out here.
Are we all
True.
rolling for this? Because it sounds like we're all on the same page.
Nah,
on
I'm
this.
not even gonna be stealthy. I'm just gonna look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to it and
Shout
shoot a
out loud.
sitch.
I wonder if I made the
Like,
plan.
if it's here, the villagers probably already saw it. Or not, or it's just so there already. They don't care anymore.
Yeah. Plus, we've already
It's
done bounty hunting
normalized.
work. It's not unusual for us. Not unusual for us
Being
to look at.
loved by anyone.
Well,
There are a lot of like pictures of pirates that are up there.
mhm.
Yours are your Grace. You're looking, and Biscuit is like kind of like probably crawled up you to kind of look at eye level as well. Your posters are not there,
Yes.
so they haven't shown up here yet. Maybe they were delayed by the storm.
They're in the
Mm.
post. It's fine.
Yeah. If you're looking for any notable pirates, there are a bunch of like little no-name pirates. But then like up in the corner, um, it does have a poster, a wanted poster for it's the one with the largest bounty that's on the board. And then I will show that. It's the best way to do this. I think the best way to do that is for me to just upload it into here and
Push the asset in Fantasy Grounds? Or...
yeah, to the people that are there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here is, let's see, Grace, Isabella, Giuseppe, and Simon. The four of you can see it.
Looking hat made of goggles.
That name.
Seriously? All right.
This is like reverse world, and I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, this is wild.
Is that supposed to be Luffy?
No, Kobe.
No, it's not. It's not Luffy. It's
okay.
It's
Kobe
his friend
is
that joined the Navy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, in one universe.
Right. Okay.
In the original universe, Kobe does, as a very small young lad, join the Marines.
How much is his bounty?
Here,
it 300
300 million.
million.
300 million berry. Berry is the currency.
Daddy.
Dead or alive.
I've been spelling berry wrong the entire time.
The more
It's
you know.
not. It's not spelled the way you think it is. Yeah.
Right. What's a hockey?
What's the clothing?
Hockey is a innate feat power to either our observation specifically. It lets you perceive.
Is it just another word for jutsu?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't watched that one.
Jutsu or chi or something like that, where you can concentrate it for like 4 categories of things: defensive, offensive, observation, and one that we'll probably not reach.
Did we lose a plan?
Sorry?
Did we lose a plan?
Did we lose a plan?
Crashed.
Flynn.
Oh.
Julian's game crashed.
I just noticed.
So yes, berry. They're all coins. They show up as kind of like full on. Like that was 100 berry coin. There's 1,000 berry coins. Oh, there are bills. I forgot all about that. Thank you.
Okay.
I forgot there were.
But then less
bills.
common, I guess.
There was paper money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it common in this version?
Oh yeah, all of these are common. Yeah, they're like these all exist, but there's only one like there's not like copper, silver, gold, etc. Like in D&D, there's just one currency. There's just berry. I am going to be doing something with the money just because having you guys writing down that you have 200,000 berry in your inventory doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it functions. Berry is yen. Oda has said whatever yen is what berry is.
Yeah.
So
So you
that's
can
why
probably
there's like
still do the
so many
rule
zeros.
of move the decimal point over.
Exactly.
5,000 berry is like $50.
Specifically, berry is what the adjustment for yen was in 1997.
Mm-hmm.
So that's whatever inflation and stuff was then. That's what berry is equivalent to now.
Right. Okay. Just to give us an idea of scale.
Yeah,
what
to give you an
the
idea of scale.
scale.
So just because it says 300 million or whatever, drop 2 zeros from that, and that's more appropriate, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're still looking at like a $3 million bounty kind of.
Yeah, still pretty high.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that last picture. What is that from?
I will find
That
it.
looks like it's from one of the One Piece places in Japan, maybe, where they've got.
Probably.
Be.
That is pretty cool.
Probably, yeah.
I
Oh,
like
that
it.
listed as BERRY on that tag though, if this is official.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I'm
Oh,
getting
well,
like.
see, that's BERRY. They obviously have translated it to American.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
And it's
Yeah,
kind
they
of giving
did.
me like Vash the Stampede Trigun $double vibes as well.
Kind of like
I
that,
can
yeah.
see
The
that.
start of, I feel like the start of One Piece was kind of in the same era. So
Is this kind
Mhm.
of a good moment to like take a quick break?
Yes.
Or-
So
Probably,
you walking into the village
Mm.
and getting to the little bounty board, which is like right here against this wall, that is break time. We are at the halfway point for the session, a little bit over 15 minutes, but I want to get you in the village first.
Mhm.
And we'll reconvene in 10 minutes.
Okay.
nice.
Two.
Right. I'll be
After-
back.